Welcome to the Agenda Gap Facilitators Guide. This is your quick rundown for delivering really impactful youth workshops. Today, we're diving into Workshop 5. It's called Where It All Connects. Okay, let's unpack this one. This session feels pretty pivotal, really designed to help young people see the link, the link between their own social identities, the structures in society, and importantly, their mental health.
Exactly. And the core purpose here, what you really want the youth to walk away with, is being able to identify their own positionality. Also, to explain how social identities can impact mental health inequities. And, crucially, to tell the difference between equality and equity. Oh, and recognizing key parts of their personal social identity, too. It's a full 2-hour session, so, yeah, pacing is definitely something you'll need to keep an eye on as a facilitator.
Right. So let's talk prep. What do facilitators need to have ready before the youth even walk in the door? This part sounds really interesting.
Okay, yeah, the prep is key. First off, the guide says you got to review and summarize the AWE evaluation results from the last workshop. AWE, that's the anonymous feedback tool.
That's the one, yeah, gathering that anonymous feedback.
Right, so you need that summary ready to share however you usually do it. Also, make sure you've got the youth pre-assigned to small groups, like 2 to 4 people for Activity 1, and you need groups for Activity 2 as well.
Small groups make sense for these kinds of topics. More comfortable, maybe?
Definitely fosters psychological safety. And another big one, think about personal examples you might share during the social identity mapping. Sharing is always voluntary for the youth, so you modeling that can be helpful, but only if you're comfortable, of course.
Good point. So, kicking off the actual workshop, there's that welcome activity, sharing a story about their name
Yeah.
and how it might link to their social identity. That sounds like a really nice way to ease into things.
It really is. It sets a personal tone right away. Then you move into connect and open and look back. Ooh, that's where you share the AW summary, those anonymous compliments. And then you revisit the social determinants of mental health, stuff you probably talked about before, like, economic stability, education, healthcare access.
And you encourage the youth to think about how those determinants affect them or their communities. The guide suggests you, the facilitator, might offer a personal example here, too, to make it tangible.
Exactly. Make it real.
And you're guiding them to recall those key concepts: mental health promotion, upstream approaches, social determinants, and linking them to policy change. It connects the dots.
Yeah, the look back grounds everything. Then, in look forward, you tell them, okay, today we're exploring youth resilience and this idea of positionality. And that's a good moment to reinforce the community agreement, confidentiality. Because exploring positionality means respecting everyone's unique lived experience.
Right. And when you introduce positionality, the guide has this neat little way to check understanding using a 1 to 3 scale. Like 1 is never heard of it, 3 is I could explain it. Simple but effective.
It is. And positionality itself. It's basically how your personal values, your views, even where and when you live, shape how you experience the world. It really builds on intersectionality, that idea that different parts of our identity, race, class, gender, sexuality, all of it.
They don't exist in isolation.
Exactly. They interact. And that interaction shapes our opportunities, our barriers, especially concerning mental health.
So to help illustrate this, especially intersectionality, the guide suggests using a video, an intersectional lens.
Yeah, it's in the frame section. Play the video, then just open it up for discussion. What stuck out? What's still fuzzy?
And that discussion naturally flows into equality versus equity.
Oh, yeah, that's a critical distinction. Equity isn't about giving everyone the exact same thing. That's equality. Equity is about fairness, about giving people what they need to reach the same outcome. It's about leveling the playing field, addressing those different starting points.
Makes sense. So the workshop uses 2 main activities to dig into these ideas. Could you give us a quick snapshot?
Sure. Activity 1 is exploring resilience, about 20 minutes. The goal here is to show resilience isn't just personal toughness, it's boosted by supportive relationships, community resources.
So they talk about what resilience means to them.
Yep. And reflect on resources in their community and maybe skills or strengths they want to build. It reframes resilience as something collective, almost.
That's powerful. Moving beyond just pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Totally. Then activity 2 is social identity mapping. Also 20 minutes. Youth use a worksheet, the social identity wheel, to map out aspects of their own identity.
Like race, gender, class, age, that sort of thing.
All those things, yeah. And they reflect on how environment influences these, how they might change.
And there are guiding questions. Like, which identities do you think about most? Which make you proud? How do you see yourself versus how others might see you.
Exactly those kinds of questions. It's structured self-exploration.
Okay, that sounds like it could get personal. Any specific tips for facilitators there?
Absolutely. The guide really stresses this. Remind the youth, maybe even multiple times, that sharing anything personal is completely optional, voluntary. Reinforce that safe space. And again, instead of directly asking a youth to share, the facilitator can offer their own example if they feel okay doing so. Lead by example.
Got it. Safety first, always. Then, moving towards the end, there's the connecting close. About 10 minutes focused on teamwork.
Yeah, it wraps things up nicely. The suggestion is to play a quick video showing teamwork, like the guide mentions penguins of Madagascar or building a human tower, something visual and fun.
Ah, okay. Penguins.
Right. And then you discuss it, how working together feels, how it makes big goals seem more possible, connects back to collective action for change.
And before they leave, you ask for feedback.
You do. Ask what's going well in the whole Agenda Gap program and what could be improved, that continuous loop.
Makes sense. Keep it relevant.
And then finally, distribute the AEWE survey for that session. Give them time to fill it out right there. Or send a follow-up email with the link for anyone who needs more time or misses it. Make sure everyone gets a chance to give input.
So wrapping this guide up for Workshop 5, it really feels like it equips facilitators with powerful tools. Not just for the youth, but maybe for the facilitators themselves, too.
I think so. Understanding these concepts, positionality, intersectionality, equity, it helps youth understand their world and their place in it.
It connects it all, like the title says.
It really does. And maybe here's a final thought for you, the facilitator listening. How might really digging into these ideas of positionality and equity in your own life? How might that not only help you guide the youth better, but also keep expanding your own understanding of the incredibly diverse experiences within every single group you work with? Something to reflect on.